mechanisms of bacterial recombination. That is, one is the transformation, second transduction, and third is the conjugation. And now in this figure you can observe the three mechanisms of transferring DNA in bacteria. I will explain you later on this about this figure. And then the bacterial transformation by Griffith's experiment. Fred Griffith, a bacteriologist of England in 1928, he provided the first direct evidence that DNA is the genetic material which came from the investigations on pneumonia causing bacteria, Streptococcus pneumoniae. There are two types of pneumococcus bacteria, namely virulent and the avirulent. So it was studied by a bacteriologist in England named Fred Griffith in 1928 that DNA is the genetic material which has been studied or which came from the investigations on the bacteria named pneumonia, Streptococcus pneumoniae. So this was studied on the DNA, which is the genetic material, and it studied on the pneumonia causing bacteria like the Streptococcus pneumoniae. There are two types of pneumococcus bacteria named virulent and the virulent strain. First is the virulent strain S. Roman 3. The pneumococcal cells of virulent strain cause pneumonia when injected. The colony of these cells has glistening appearance and is called as smooth. The glistening appearance is due to the presence of polysaccharide capsule around each cell. So the first type of the bacterial cell that is the Streptococcus pneumoniae. Two types we have studied, that is, one is the virulent strain and the other is the non-virulent strain or the avirulent strain. The virulent strain it is designated as capital S Roman 3. So the pneumococcal cells of the virulent strain cause the pneumonia when injected. The colony of these cells, we will see that it has glistening appearance, so it is called as the smooth strain, or the glistening appearance is only due to the presence of the polysaccharide capsule which is present around each cell. Then the second type is the avirulent strain, which is designated as capital R Roman 2. The pneumococcus cells of this strain do not produce symptoms of pneumonia. So the virulent strain, they will cause or they will produce the pneumonia, whereas the avirulent strain, they do not produce the symptoms of pneumonia, and these lack a polysaccharide capsule also. So their colonies are irregular appearance and are known as rough type of the strain. So in case of the virulent strain, we have seen that they have the glistening appearance, and so they are called as the smooth one virulent strain. And the smooth virulent strain appearance is due to the presence of polysaccharide capsule around each cell. Whereas in the avirulent strain, you will see that the pneumococcus cells of this strain do not show any symptoms of the pneumonia. They also show the absence of polysaccharide capsule, and their colonies are irregular shaped, so they are known as the rough virulent strain, and are designated as capital R Roman 2. So the first strain is R Roman 2. It is the non-virulent or the avirulent strain of the bacteria which is injected in mice to mice, suffered no illness. Whereas the virulent bacteria S Roman 3, when they were injected in mice to mice, they developed pneumonia and died. So the non-virulent bacteria, when they were injected in mice and in mice to mice, they suffered no illness. They showed no illness, as they were the non-virulent or avirulent type of the strain. Whereas the virulent strain of the bacteria, when they were injected in mice to mice, they developed the pneumonia. So virulent bacteria were heated to 60 degrees centigrade and killed, and these heat killed bacteria were injected in mice. So the third type was the virulent strain